So you got my little intro before, just the marketing fluff on how to do in-game breakdown charting. I'm going to hopefully show you just in 5 minutes kind of example of how you chart and how fast that can go. So this grid looks a lot like what you would see in Huddle. All the column names are kind of defaulted to be that. I'm going to go slow at first to show you one play, and then I'm going to go fast a couple times and then just show you a quick peek at the data analytics. So here I've already got a kickoff and a first down play. One of the inspirations for kind of how this should work is the kids' game whack-a-mole, you know, like at the state fair where something pops up and you're just whacking it. And so to go fast, we don't want to distract the operator with anything other than the things that apply to the play at hand. Also, kind of, it's optimized for touchscreen. You don't have to use touchscreen. I'm using a laptop with a mouse. But most of the things that you're going to do commonplace a lot are things on the right-hand side. So to add the next play based on the previous play, I just click the auto add button, and now I'm editing play number 3. We divide it into 4 different areas. One is just a quick and dirty, down a distance, yard line of scrimmage. Is that correct? It is. And then I check the hash, and maybe I change the hash. I just say next, upper right. So now I'm listening for the play call by my offensive coordinator, whether I'm on the headset or in the press box, and I just punch them, whatever it is. And I can skip them if I want to. Now I'm waiting for the snap of the ball. Potentially my team is at the line of scrimmage. I've got 4 choices for the kind of plays: a run, a pass, a field goal, or a punt. Depending on what I click on the right, my choice is refresh. So if it's a run, I just click rush. I click what hole they ran through, and then I need to provide the ending line of scrimmage. So 2 clicks, and I get to the ending line of scrimmage, and then I'm done. I go next. If I'm charting the other team's defense, then I make my choices here, and I say next. So I've just added everything for a single play. Now I'm on to play 4. You see that now I'm at 3rd and 3 on the 33-yard line. I check my hash. I'm good. Now I'm just ready to, again, I'm clicking buttons, right? So the idea is no scrolling, no typing. I can't make any spelling mistakes to enter in. Again, I'm on offense, so I'm entering in whatever my different breakdown data is. I go next. Let's say this time it's a pass. Let's say it's a touchdown. I don't have to prompt for ending line of scrimmage because I know we've crossed the finish line. I go next. Maybe I don't want to skip the defensive calls. Well, what do I have now? I got PAT on the 3-yard line. I go next. I'm going to skip that. What do I got? I got kick is good. Next. Skip that. Now I'm at kickoff. Okay, so what happened on the kickoff? Well, we returned it. I can either, grab these and move them quickly, or maybe I come along and I say, we returned it to the 28. And you see that I can just once I get the flow of things, I'm just punching buttons. I'm never having to type. I'm never having to scroll. I'm never having to pick from a drop-down list. And so as I do that, I build up my plays. So quickly, at the end of the game, I would just come up here and say export. I export as a CSV. I upload it to Huddle, and my 2 hours of typing post-game goes to 5 minutes. So one thing, I'm going to close this game, and I want to go back to show you a fully populated game with 163 plays, and I'm just going to show you the data analytics really quickly. And so for this, we have offensive production. My team's always in blue, opponent's always in red. So I see my team's offense on the left, default sorted best plays to worst. Opponent is on the right-hand side. I can kind of deduce a lot of different information from this. I have the offensive play call, the defensive play call, same thing for the opponent. I can show the tendencies, so down and distance tendencies for the opponent or for my team. I can show the hit chart. So as long as I'm tagging those pass zones and where I run, I can see those. Basic stats, drive chart, and then here's the one that's kind of getting the most attention from OCs and DCs, and that is being able to slice and dice the data based on information that's in the play call. So if I choose to, I can view it this way to say, okay, what's the most popular things that we ran? And here we ran a run scheme of Stampede. Well, here was all the play calls. Here's what the defense did. As I scroll the list, I see, the other things that we ran and how that sliced and diced. Maybe instead I want to pick it by formation first and then sort it by total yards to kind of see my most productive things. And so now I see that here. I can also bring up a summary, which removes all the play detail and just shows me the formation. Maybe I see something interesting, double click here, and it will pop over and show me the play detail. If I want to group this information by what the defense is doing, because maybe the offensive coordinator wants to say, hey, we're into the third quarter. What did we do in the first half that caused them to line up in a particular front or coverage? Because I want to do that, because now I want to put in those other plays that we hadn't run yet that we put in all week. So I'm going really, really fast here, but I did want to show you that. MetroFootballTech.com. If anybody hasn't grabbed a flyer yet, my buddy Pat has them. There's a 20% off discount there. Would love to get your contact info so I could follow up. My business card's available. Really appreciate you guys' time and the time today, Andrew, for letting us come out. And now, really the best for last, Coach Derek.
So I'm a terrible computer guy, and normally I don't even listen, but he came in and spent about 10 minutes with me, and we immediately bought it because it's way easier than anything else we've used over the years, as far, especially during the game. And then it saves you an hour when the game's over because it's already all in there, so you don't have to tag it.